EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Baltimore Ravens and the San Francisco 49ers. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway.
Let's go! Let's go! Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! 12, 12. 61, matchbox lights.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 75 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go!
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 22. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. Here's Ingram. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level. And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package.
Yeah.
6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there.
Watch twins! Watch twins! Check 43!
And with the play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. A little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
Third down and 4.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! 11.
On third down, a run from Breida. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Here we go.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
One, Omaha. Go ahead.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be third and goal now. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably doing play action since you ran it twice.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Pick it up. 27-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Ravens nothing.
Check three.
Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 73 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
21.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Now it's Breida. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. The tackle made by L.J. Ford.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
And they stop him short of the 1st as he can only get to the 20. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
This will be taken short. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Jason Barrett running down. A 6-yard pickup.
It's a give to the right, Ingram. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On 3rd down, Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The 49ers now going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Taken from just outside the 30. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Breida. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They run with Breida. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
He was brought down by
and we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
At the 28-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now.
To throw is Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson, and that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
You better be afraid of me.
They're going to try and throw. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check.
From the gun, Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still,
No
yardage.
yards.
Okay.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down.
Keep playing on, fellas.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's get it.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Jackson from the shotgun. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
They'll try and throw for it here. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. On the handoff, this is Breida. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 28-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff left side to Breida. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. Back now in Atlanta. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the fourth and final quarter. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Matt Breida, his second touchdown of the night. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. They run it with Breida. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
He
up.
trusted it. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aketo Witherspoon. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken short. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6. Roberts got it. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The end result, 21 yards. Jackson now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Throwing is Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now Jackson going to throw again. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Roberts has it. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
It's caught by Roberts. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now, there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right? And sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy?
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Here we go. 180!
Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you.
And now here's a sneak, maybe looking to run a little time. And now Garoppolo lost the football. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Here comes the 49ers punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jackson now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Incomplete. Akello Witherspoon on the coverage.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Not today. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
Jackson now, throwing again. Got him in, it's Brown. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Atlanta.